Brodes Media.
Am I supposed to care about you as deeply as I do? Now, the problem is I have no escape. I can't go anywhere. I'm attached to you whether you like it or not, so my brain's gonna explode if you continue this mess, and that's really what I expect at this point because I don't think they're a good baseball team. They have a lot of individual talent, but they don't know how to mesh, and they don't know how to compete legitimately. The Mets are not good, but you're making them look way better than they are. And I have to deal with Taijuan Walker, who goes 4 innings, walks 3 guys, allows 3 earned runs, and then afterwards he's saying he's fine. Afterwards, the manager says there's nothing wrong with him. Yet his velocity has dipped 3 miles per hour. He's given us 90-mile-per-hour pitches. It's totally ridiculous. The fact that there isn't any physical problem, from what they're telling us, makes this more of an issue, makes this more of a problem. I actually want to hear that he's dealing with discomfort, because then it makes sense. I know they tried changing his windup. That's not enough for me to think that it's all going south the way that it is. He's been putting guys on for free since he put on a damn Phillies uniform. He's been walking guys left and right all year long. This team was up 2-0 in the first inning on Max Scherzer. It doesn't matter what they do. They don't know how to continue momentum. They don't know how to play consistent baseball. Well, that's not fair because they're consistently striking out 1 billion times a game. Lucky Trey Turner gets help from Bryson Stott on a play at second base. I can't believe they overturned it and caught him out. I was pretty certain it was sort of bang-bang there. And the original call was it was safe on the field. But Trey Turner gets some help from one of his teammates. He has no clue how to play the sport right now. Post-game, I got to deal with this out of Rob Thompson. And I'm actually aggravated by the manager. This is a horrendous way to speak publicly for any sort of message to the clubhouse. Well, if you look at previous NL winners, look at their starts to the seasons. Hold on a second here, Rob. You think I give one damn about other NL winners in years past? You think I give a damn? I don't. The only thing that matters to me, Rob, is this team pulling their head out of their ass. That's the only thing that matters, Rob. You're making excuses. There should be no room for excuses from the manager right now. They're grinding. They just have to keep grinding. They're not grinding hard enough, Rob. I want to try and see if someone will step up. Bryce Harper against the Colorado Rockies. Remember that little, it wasn't really a bench brawl, but there was some fight. Nobody followed. Bryce has been killing it. We've lost our minds so much that I heard a caller today scream about how overpriced Bryce Harper is and how stupid the franchise was to give him all that cash. And I'm using that to describe a group of people who love this team so much that they really are damaging their skulls. They're losing knowledge and everything's on the table. You're just blabbering crap because you have nothing to talk about positively with the baseball team. There's nothing to follow. You're going to have to win at a percentage of an 850 win percentage to snag us back on. Because a few series wins here and there won't even be enough at this rate. So we had to deal with calling out the superstar who had insane postseason moments last year. You're talking about elite level home runs. A guy who's won an MVP in this uniform. Yeah, that guy. We shouldn't have paid the money. That's where we're at now. I hope to God they realize that's what they're doing to us as human beings. That's how important figuring this thing out is. I'm at the point now, and this is very typical angry old man get off my lawn. I'm at the point now where I think people need to start flipping trash cans, throwing trash cans, and similar to that. Like, that's what it needs to be. You only have a few times where losing your cool works and gets through. If losing your cool hasn't been done yet, it needs to be done tonight. Maybe it already has, though, and this was the response. Flatline. No posts, which would be problematic. Because as I mentioned on yesterday's show, Ricky Bo told me that he feels that's already happened. If it's already happened, and this is what we're getting, your team stinks. Your team is bad. There's no lifeline, man. There's nothing. And I don't know how you change it, because that's more DNA. That's more you either have it or you don't. It's unreal. Do they feel entitled? Not entitled, but what's the word Rob Thompson used? Just seeing how last year, I forget the exact word he used, and it's a basic word, and if I heard it, I'd be like, yes, that's it. Complacent. I think that's the word, but that works anyway. Complacent. Because of the path they went on last year. You shouldn't be. If this isn't enough of a wake-up call, I don't know how much more you need. If you were complacent early, fine. First week, first 2 weeks, you took a slow approach with Zach Wheeler. Your starters weren't really throwing. Fine. But by now, 50-plus games in, you're at Nationals level. Here's something else Rob Thompson said that pissed me off. It wasn't just, well, other National League winners had to deal with something similar. You ready for this? He was asked about the National Series. So you're going to play the stinking Washington Nationals. Well, the Nationals are playing good ball. Holy shit. What? I'm sorry, Rob. Let me get this straight. Let me make sure I heard what you said. You're telling me that right now, after you get embarrassed by the Mets, you're going to sit in your little office and try to tell me that I'm supposed to be okay? I'm supposed to give them respect. Okay, sorry. I thought we had higher standards. I thought we were better and held responsible to be a good baseball team that actually competes.